I'll tell you what, like, we couldn't have been happier with our decision to invest in getting our basement done with total basement refinishing. Our basement really wasn't usable. It was finished, but it didn't work for our lifestyle. And you guys came in and you gave us options and you made it work for us. And now we love it. We spend tons of time down here. I would say the process, the responsiveness is something that we haven't seen with any contractors that we've done. We've used. We've renovated our house from top to bottom now at this point. This was the last project that we had in the current round of projects. And what I would say is that I've never worked with a company who was so in tune with what we wanted and our needs and able to make changes on the fly, asking us constantly, you know, how do you like this? How do you like that? To make sure that we were satisfied. So like really the ongoing from the day that we asked for an estimate to today, which is a year past our project being done, you know, the continuity in the relationship and the feeling that like you guys care about our happiness.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it in any other contractor. And that's true.
So I like that every single day they came in and told us what exactly they would be doing that day, and then at the end of the day they brought us down and actually
There's like a recap at the
showed
end
us
of the day.
everything that they did,
Yeah.
and again we were just very knowledgeable about what happened every single day.
It was transparent. Yeah. We always knew what was happening.
Like
Yeah.
our steps, you know, that wasn't originally something we planned, but it was
It was not
helpful
in the
that we
plan.
did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, as we did our initial walkthrough, we just said, you know, we really hate our steps. We can't bring any big furniture down here. We can't get anything around the turn in the steps. They're not
damaged the
wide.
walls.
We've damaged the walls. It was narrow. They were dangerous. And the next day, a solution was presented to us that we would tear down our old steps and put in the new steps. That was not originally contemplated in the design. It added a little bit of time.
An extra week.
but
Everyone was very flexible about it. It was
yeah, and I'll tell you what, it's nice to be able to get things down the stairs nowadays. Yeah.
We also added in a little bookcase area to kind of hide the water valves and things, which was
Yeah, the custom-built bookcase that Chuck, our installer, worked on, and we couldn't be happier with it. It fits perfectly into our space.
Contractors were wonderful. I mean, they came in every day happy. Our dogs got to know them and love them. They were good with our kids.
It was almost like they were part of the family.
Yeah.
You know, we enjoyed. I mean, it's always disruptive having people in your house, but you know they did their best to make it not disruptive and just being, you know, almost like part of the family. When we first got the estimate for the cost of our basement, as I mentioned, Becky and I have renovated our whole house from top to bottom, so we have a bit of a sense of what things cost, and you know we're not afraid to invest in things to make them nice for us and make them fit in our lifestyle. When I got the price, I thought it was a great value.
I think we signed that.
We signed that day.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we said, you know what, this is worth the value here, especially, you know, after we understood the types of products that you were putting into our basement,
And
right?
A warranty also.
Right. And I hold true to that feeling today. You know, after seeing everything to completion, I think we got a great value for what we paid for this room. When we did our basement, we went through and we understood like the types of products they were putting in our basement and why. And could it be construed as a sales pitch? Yes, but I think it's important, and we weren't pressured into adding things that we didn't need to add. And
it was all,
as I said,
Right.
transparent.
Yeah.
Oh, we would 1000% do this again, not looking back for a minute. We would absolutely recommend you guys to any of our friends, any of our family. I wouldn't recommend you to my enemies, though. They don't deserve you. But the reason I would, though, is because of the transparency. You delivered exactly what you said you would deliver.
And more.
And more.
Yeah.
And you care. Like I've never felt a contractor care like I've felt in, you know, this project. And like you still follow up with me a year later on how things are going, on if anything that needs to be fixed or adjusted. You know, the warranty, you stand behind it. So that is why I would recommend you to anybody.